So let's talk about this swivel. So the idea of the swivel is we're doing this T-stance back and forth. So just pivot, pivot. So I'm pivoting left, then I'm pivoting right. Pivoting left, then I'm pivoting right. I'm pivoting left, then I'm pivoting right. So we're pivoting in the direction of the back hand. My left hand here is back. And now I'm going to bring it up over the top, and it'll come to the back position. It's back here. So you're going to switch the side of the body, come out underhand, facing your left. Then you're going to come across the bottom, back to where you started. So it's still in the back position. You're facing the right in overhand. So now we go up over the top to underhand, and then across the bottom to overhand. Over the top to underhand, across the bottom to overhand. And then as you're doing it, each time you do it, you are doing a figure eight. So you're switching the side of the body, right? So it's overhand here, underhand here. 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 Or from the side view, overhand here, underhand here. Overhand here, underhand here. Overhand to overhand to underhand. Ultimately, when you put it together, it would look like this. So yes, it would look, you would be straight when you put it together as a swivel. We're here. Actually, we're looking forward. So we're here. Then we come up over the top to here. Then across the bottom to here. Then over the top to here. Then across the bottom to here. Over the top to here. Across the bottom to here. Over the top to here. As I'm moving, I'm going to lift my feet, right? So I'm here like this, and then I'm going to pivot like this. So I'm actually overturning so that I can get it all the way back. This one I think is easier for me. Your mileage may vary. But as I come over the top, I am extending more, and you'll notice my left heel lifts so that I can lift my left hip so that I can rotate so I can get this, what I think you're calling, all the way back. So stand here in a V stance with your toes pointing this way. Then rotate 90 degrees to the T stance. Then lift your left heel and point your, so instead of having your right toes pointing straight towards the camera, tilt them a little bit more to a diagonal, and then rotate your left heel toward that side, the left side, and then stick your arm back here. If you're feeling pain through here, you're probably not rotating enough through here to allow for it. So if you look at me this way, I'm here, and then notice how much I open. If you look at my foot, if this is the actual T stance, I am rotating an extra bit to get this hip back. We've now rotated it from this to this, okay? So you're looking to the right in theory. And then turn your body to the left, and then turn it even more and put this arm back here. Notice my turnout. I'm turning my left foot. It's the turnout that makes it possible for me to get the hand back. Do you see how far forward my heel is? Can you see this? So instead of this, which would be the T stance, I'm almost rotated another 90 degrees with the foot to let the hip come back. If your physiology is not, like if you need to do it like this, for now, then you need to do it like this for now, and that's how it'll be. Instead of like this. I mean, this may be an all you do is moment where I have years of unconscious competence built up with how you rotate your body, and I'm just not even noticing it, you know? So if you need to turn your head, turn your head. Yeah, we'll do that way for now. And then maybe later you'll feel comfortable not doing it. Your body may not turn that way. But it also may be your body may not turn that way yet, and it will through time. So it may, through time, open up more. We'll just do the hands first. So here. And then you're going to turn 180 degrees, face the left. Left goes over the top, right comes across the bottom. And then bring your right arm up, left arm down to go back to where you started. So left up, right down, right up, left down. 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 Does that make more sense? Phase 1, Pilates. Phase 2, we'll try it with the poi. So you're here. You're going to rotate 100, so you're facing to the right, which means your left arm is behind your back here. So you're not looking at it. You're looking forward. You're going to bring your left arm up, swivel 180 degrees, and still not be looking at your left arm. And it'll come out underhand. So you're looking to the right, and now you're going to look to the left, come out underhand. Swing across the bottom, look to the right, in overhand, come across the top, underhands facing left. Across the bottom, overhand facing right, across the top, underhand facing left, across the bottom, overhand facing right, across the top, underhand facing left, across the bottom, back to where you started. Okay, so we're looking to the right, the arm is in front of you, then you're going to come across the bottom and come out underhand on the left. Then you're going to come across the top, overhand on the right, come across the bottom, underhand on the left. Over the top to overhand, across the bottom to underhand. So now you're going to look to the right and see your hand, and look to the left and see your hand. Look to the right and see your hand, and look to the left and see your hand. As you're turning, you're doing the downhill skier thing here, so try and keep your weight back, and then rotate 180 degrees and come out underhand here. Yes, yes, and stand back, up, yes, yes, good. And then this way, and 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 this way. You're facing this way, you're in overhand. You're in the 2-petal flower, you know it. And then we're going to turn 180 degrees and come out in the underhand. Your overhand's like this, so look to your right. And then the left is going to come across the top, the right comes across the bottom. And if you need to step into it, if you don't feel like you have the capacity right now to do it with just the pivot, and you feel like you need to step, then do that. Your overhand here, and then you pivot to underhand here. You pivot to overhand here, and you pivot to underhand here. And you pivot to overhand here, and you pivot to underhand here, and overhand, and underhand, overhand, underhand, overhand, underhand. So as you get more comfortable with it, you can take out the extra revolutions in the middle so that you're just swiveling back and forth. And ultimately, maybe you will get the flexibility so that you can just look forward while you're doing it. Or not, and it doesn't matter.